All right, what's going on, everybody? KB Card Stacks here. Had some sales this week, so gonna run through, show you what sold, what moved, my thoughts, how much it sold for, how much I expect to make, all of that. Enough yapping, let's just get right to it. So, one of the cards that sold, I'm a little bummed that this sold. I don't know, I was indifferent, I guess. I probably wish I would have held it. I don't know, Cade Klubnik, Inception auto. I bought this a week or two ago. I bought this, a Ty Simpson, and a Will Rogers, all Inception autos for 25 bucks or so. I had listed this for $19.99. I just thought that would pay for most of my lot, and then I've got my Ty Simpson, which I sent off to PSA. That looked really good. I expected 10. Will Rogers, I sent to ComC. I really don't care about that. Was like $6. I think they were all like $6 plus 5 shipping or something like that. So that was why I purchased those, just cheap quarterback autos, the cheapest Inception autos you're going to get. And I love Inception autos as a product, I guess. The box, you only get 5 cards, I think. Is it 5? 2 autos, a patch card, 2 autos or an auto or a patch, a foil, and 2 base cards. 2 base cards, a foil, and 2 autos. I think that's what it is. It's like a $200 box. So I don't know. I like it, and the quality is very good on these. The Ty Simpson, I said I expected 10. I graded a JuJu Watkins on ComC. That got a 10. And a Drew Allar, which you'll see in another video. I'm going to send that to SGC, I think, instead of PSA, just from a time perspective. So anyways, where I was going with all that, I was going to send this off to SGC. It just looked really clean. And you know, not a huge Cade Klubnik guy. They play Georgia week 1. That could be a bloodbath, but again, just thought it was a layup for a 10. I don't know. Could have gone either way. It was my fault. I'm so indecisive when it comes to grading. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do, you know, a batch at some point. And then I just kind of kicked the can down the road. I'm like, I should have sent this SGC sub out a week ago, and I could have had the cards back already at this point. So it is what it is. Or on Gadsden, I bought this not long ago on my Discord for $10, I think. I think I bought this in an Oscar Delp for $10. And someone had reached out on eBay, and then they found me on Twitter, and they were like, hey, what could you do off this? I had it for 25 plus 4 shipping. It was kind of in between. It would have instantly sold at $19.99. I had a guy who was like, hey, I just bought one at 20. I'll buy another at 20. And 30 just seemed a little steep for it, to be honest. So I just kept it at 25, which I don't love. I don't love being in that $20 to $30 range, because then you have to add shipping, and it's just more of a barrier for people to buy. Guy reached out. I was like, I do 23 PWE. I'm not really in a rush to sell it, but hey, I'll make, you know, this pays for my lot. I'm into Oscar Delp for nothing now, so it's not a bad position to be in. So there you go, 23 PWE on that. I'm not a big Gadsden guy. He's been hurt a ton in his career. He's, I think, already the best tight end in Syracuse history, and he's only played like 2 years. I think he broke every freshman receiving record there is. I think he's up there with all the tight end records as a whole and receiving records as a whole. It probably doesn't say much. First team All ACC, broke school's single season receptions and receiving yards for the position. Yeah, 6 catches, 969 yards, but just been hurt. I think it's lower body stuff. So, you know, I'm not super high on Kyle McCord. Syracuse is there. We'll see what their new coach does. What's his name? Brown. Blanking on his name. The DB coach from Georgia. No coordinator experience, and now he's a head coach. That'll be interesting. Brian Thomas Jr. got this in the Good Deals Discord. I think this is 8 flow. I was on my train to the Denver airport when he sent it, and I was like, I'm not a big Brian Thomas guy, but like $24 just listed. And just one of those things, the next cheapest is like $40 to $50. Brian Thomas, I think, had a big play as well in week 1 of the preseason. So, like, I think it's worth it. Not bad. Making, you know, after fees and such, I'm making, what, $10? But, hey, I'll take it for a base auto that, you know, just getting rid of some cards and recycling some funds. All right, Trey Norman, Orange Sapphire, PSA 10. This was in the lot where I was like, man, that was such a stupid lot. I paid about $20 a slab, some more than others. Like a Hannah Hidalgo did like 36, and then everything else was kind of like 20-ish. This one I only paid $6 for. A Gem Orange Sapphire, Trey Norman, he's a freshman, now a sophomore. Listed it for $20, $24. You know, making $10 after that. as long as I can chip away at my total. I think I paid $176 for 8 slabs. Here we go. Here's, you know, 16 bucks back, 10 bucks technically in profit on the single card, but obviously not in the profit. So now down to 160. I'm hoping I can sell a lot of those other slabs. Roman Wilson, PSA 10 Sapphire. What else was there? Ooh. I don't remember what else there was. A bunch of like Leaf, Jalen Daniels, 101, non-auto, KJ Bolden, 101, 10, Theo Weiss, 101 auto, Lauren Betts, bunch of other cards, so we'll see. JuJu Watkins, PSA 10 McDonald's All-American. This is a weird card, a very weird card. You can get these at auction between $45. Sometimes they hit $75, sometimes they hit $80. But the next cheapest, if you want to go buy it now, is like $120-ish. So this was the card that I accidentally bid $450 on. I meant to do a max bid of $45, hit $450, and it was nerve-wracking the final minute of the auction, because like, what if, you know, some Yahoo is just trying to, you know, I don't know. You just see those weird comps every now and then, like one auction goes way higher and they're trying to boost their stuff, but luckily, I mean, it wasn't terrible. I think I got it for like 75-ish, which was around some of the comps. I immediately listed this, and then I bought one, like, buy it now for like 50 bucks. So again, one of those weird cards. I think you could definitely you could make money getting auction PSA slabs of JuJu Watkins and then relist them, buy it now, I think. I don't know. We'll see. But list this for 120, sent out an offer, I think, for 100 maybe. Because I was like, all right, after fees, everything, it gets me out of it. It resets a decent comp as well at 100. I'm sure there were kind of others that were doing that amount. So yeah, just one of those weird cards. Even the base Bowman, there's some for like 100, but you can get them for like 60, 70-ish, relist it for 100 and, you know, rinse and repeat. I think you can do that with a lot of slabs, but just JuJu is just one of those that I consistently see, I guess. So just glad to get out of it, and I'm making money on it. I have another one. I'm going to hold it. But again, just cards that I'm like, I kind of regret that, or, you know, obviously that was a mistake. That's $6 on a PSA 10 slab. Hard to go wrong, of a guy who's still at Marquette. I think he was highly ranked. I know nothing about him. I had like a lot of 10 Sapphire cards, 20 Sapphire cards that I could not get rid of. Brian Thomas, we'll see what happens with Jacksonville. Not a Brian Thomas guy. You can't tell me that, you know, with the other side being occupied by Malik Neighbors and just his lack of route running ability. He's fast. What did he run in the 40? I imagine I'll guess a 4.28 probably, maybe a 4.32 on a bad day. Super fast. He'll burn and take the top off, but not for me. Just one-dimensional seems, and 1 year breakout guys. I don't like that. I think he had like 200, 300 yards the year before, and now, you know, he blows up. So don't like that. Or on Gadsden, not a guy, you know, I obviously priced it. For me, I like gold autos to be like $30 to $40. If I price it at 25, I really don't care too much. And then Cade Klubnik, should I have graded it? Whatever. I mean, maybe now there's something that I find, but I doubt it. But that's just timing there. So that's everything. Oh, I guess recap here. What is that? 120, 140, 163. We'll just round that down to 17 for fee's sake. Oh my God, I just forgot. I just blanked. I was trying to do math. 120. Did I say? I think I messed this up entirely. All right, hold on. This is rough. 100, 120. That was 40, 160, 183, 200. There we go. Holy smokes, that was brutal. There we go. So that's all my sales. Making 10-ish bucks a piece on these, I'd say. So 50 bucks in profit, not bad. 25% right there. I'll take it. So background there. People have been saying they like the background here. Bring it back to OG Gaby. All these guys have an Arizona tie, which is interesting. Obviously, he's an Arizona jersey, signed with Arizona, or committed to Arizona, backed off. Dorian Singer, walk on at Arizona. All right, that's enough. If you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace. Love you.